Alright yo, hello and welcome everybody, what is going on? So we're here today to do Fate Zero episode 18 live reaction. Just in case you're wondering, if you're watching this like very early, you know, if you got one of those people that have the bell, the notification thing on, I don't know whether you have or not, but if you're one of those people, then just know that Amazon Drive links may be like a good few hours later than usual. Just because, basically check the links in the description. I don't know if Amazon Drive is working or not, just because I have people over right now and they want to use the internet. So, and obviously, like I said, Amazon Drive takes my internet away, so that's why I'll just be uploading the videos to YouTube, upload them, make them all public at once, and then once I have people gone from the house, that's when I'll upload Amazon Drive. So it might be a few hours later if that's the case. So just so you know, anyway, we're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, go. No. No. He was always the ambitious one, eh? The one that would do anything. Shirley? I am on the right series, right? It's just making sure. Yeah, Fate Zero, episode 18. Because this just seemed like such a stark contrast from what happened in the last episode. Is that? Nah, can't be. Can't be. Good. Okay, interesting. Is he being friend zoned? is that what I'm getting right now? That's what I'm getting right now. That he's being friend zoned. So from now on, I might call him Kerry. The flow of time. Ah, immortality. Immortality. Have we seen her? I'm not sure. I figured he'd say that. Okay. That just means you have to get the knowledge and experience. Aha. Why do they live? I keep thinking like Hawaii, but okay, is that hinting at something? Yep. Well, that flopped. That flopped. So then I'm guessing what he wants with the Grail is for immortality. That's my guess right now. But that would have so many problems in of itself. Hey. Come with me, eh? Ah. That's a lot of pressure. We clearly see where he gets his motivations to change the world from. Let me guess, Shirley died. Oh. Ah. What happened? What happened? She won't be coming. Like her flower. That's what I'm guessing. What happened to her flower is going to happen to her. Now I'm worried. You can't just enter somebody's house like that. Come on. That's why she's got the sword, the dagger. Okay. I no. Just lock her up. And maybe there's a way to reverse it. Close the damn gate! What the fuck? What the Honestly, what would you guys do in that situation? Lock that door. Lock that door. They just created a zombie apocalypse. Okay. Straight up! Burn it all down! This is madness! wanted, all that dude wanted was immortality. Let me guess. Okay, I thought maybe it was Shirley. His father? Blast him! Yo, nice. I knew. Could that be an Einstein? That's my thought right now. I think they're called Einstein. You know, you know who I'm talking about. That's how he meets the family. Dead apostles. Oh, my, his father. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Your father. Alright. I mean, he did tell his son, stay in the house. It's not that his son is gone. Is she there as well? He loved her, man. Like, this guy is cold-hearted. She was your assistant. Wow. Wow. They are just killing everybody in this show. Wow. Oh my days. Oh wow. I know I shouldn't be laughing. We got introduced. We got introduced to new characters, and in one episode, they all got killed pretty much. In one episode, they all got killed. Oh wow! Like this show. When I first started, right, I thought, you know what, nobody's going to die in the immediate future. And then what I saw, like, obviously in the last two episodes, obviously episode 16 especially, I was like, wow, what the heck is going on? But episode 17, the last episode, I finally understood. It took me after the video really to fully understand that essentially every servant will die by the end of the show, because obviously that's how you win the Grail War, right? So every servant is gonna die. So I should really expect that. But just to wait, just to see how, like, literally you see a character get introduced in one episode, and the next they're just basically dead. That's basically what the show is about. Oh wow, it's all happening so fast. It's all happening so fast, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, let me just pause the video at this point and just say this, right? Well, with 1 second, I need to just. Alright. So basically, Kurituga, right? Or should I say Kerry? Obviously he was influenced by Shirley because, you know, usually what it is in your childhood, the people around you, the people that you grow up with, they influence you, whether you like it or not. That's just a fact, you know. It's like, you know, what's it called? Poor Dad, Rich Dad, whatever it's called. You know, the book essentially. If you have not read it, it's basically like they made a study of like poor kids and rich kids, and just to see like what they know about money, what they know about finance. And it was obvious that like the rich people, the people that grew up in a rich family, they learned how to handle money better. They learned how to make money, whereas the poor people, they didn't really know how to turn money into more money, essentially. It was basically like a study like that, and it just showed that what you learn as a child and what you learn from your surroundings, whatever, is what you essentially take with you when you get older. So if in your childhood you have a traumatic experience like that where everyone around you is a zombie, where the person that you love turns into a vampire, I would say a zombie, but where everyone turns into a vampire, dead apostle, and then you ultimately have to kill you don't have to kill you, but you ultimately kill your father. It just shows you why now, as an adult, killing just, it doesn't really bother him, if that makes sense. He doesn't have a problem with that, all for a greater goal. And I think we kind of saw that in this episode, the goal that, you're a good person, ultimately you need to change the world. He obviously got that motivation from Shirley. Now, I'm guessing, and it's just me guessing, obviously I'm going to watch the next episode after, but this is just me guessing. I'm guessing that his goal, his wish, will be something with immortality. And if that's the case, I think that's a very, very, very bad a very bad decision, a very bad wish. And I can think of 2 reasons straight away, but you could potentially say 3 reasons. And the first reason, I think, is the most important, is that if you wish for immortality, the earth will be too crowded. The living qualities will get lower, so the living standards will get lower. Food supply right now is already scarce, so that will even get lower, and then there will be a much bigger disparity between obviously rich people and poor people that will have enough to eat and people that just that have enough for 50 people, and that will just mean that more wars will happen. Ultimately, that will lead to more wars, because the countries that that are starving, they will try and take over other countries. Rich, will continue being rich. It's why right now everything is sort of on like a knife's edge, because the poor countries, they're being aided. But when you have too many poor people, then ultimately you can't aid them anymore, and that will then create violence, conflict, and whatnot. So that's the first reason. If you have immortality, obviously you reproduce with more and more people, it's just not going well. Unless Elon Musk can get, the spaceship off to Mars in a few years, and then you nuke Mars to get their climate stable. Well, you nuke Mars to get their climate stable. You wait for 10, 12 years, whatever it is, whatever he said, to then get the climate decent enough so that, you could actually live there. Then, okay, fair enough. But on Earth, we don't have that kind of space. On Earth, it just won't work. That's basically the way it is. That's the first reason. The second reason, not everyone wants to live forever. Not everyone wants immortality. For example, take me for example, right? Immortality. Whew. I think after... immortality is one of those things that you just get bored. Personally, I think if I have one life and I accomplish everything that I want to accomplish in that one life, then fair enough, Then if I die, I die. I can die happy. That's basically the view I have. I've got a very simple view, If I were to die tomorrow, I'd be like, okay, you know what? I'm dead. I wouldn't know it, obviously, but I'd be like, you know what? I'm dead, so that's that. We're just going to put that to the side. I'm dead, and that's the end of me. It's the way it is. But if I were to live forever, you see, after like 100 years... Okay, if I don't age, it depends what age I am, but let's say I'm like right now, right? And from now on I live forever, and I don't grow old, I don't get weak, I don't get ill, I don't get sick. I'm just the way I am right now, and I live forever. I'm gonna ask you this question as well, if you guys would want to live forever. But I just think like after like 100 years is a long time, but when you, I think I would definitely live 100 years. I definitely want to live 100 years, 200 years as well. It's only when you get to like 600-700 years, then when you've already seen when you've basically seen everything that there is to see, that is when it starts to become boring. You're just like, okay, can this just end? I know you always meet new people, you always get new experiences and whatnot, but ultimately enough is enough, I would say, in my personal opinion. But obviously everyone has their own opinion, which is why I'm going to ask you guys, what do you guys think about immortality? If there was an option, like let's say if you had to pay, say, 1 million, and then scientists could inject you with some sort of I don't know, some sort of anything, right? And that makes you immortal. Would you take the option? Honestly, would you take the option? I would, if I could choose. If basically I could then choose when to die, if that makes sense. If I live immortal, if I'm immortal, and I could choose, okay, you know what, I've had enough now, and then let him, go to the doctor and say, okay, now he can kill me, and then he can kill me. Then I'd be like, you know what, okay, maybe I would, okay. There's so much I want to learn. I want to learn all languages. I want to learn so many musical instruments. I want to learn everything there is to learn about anything. That's basically me. I don't want to sit around. I would love to learn everything, see everything, do everything. And once I've done that, then I can die happy. Then I've got all the experiences that I can pass on, and I could die happy. But what about you guys? So that was the second problem that I see. The third problem, and I kind of touched upon that, is that immortality itself would create so many conflicts. It would create so much conflicts. Now, I'm not going to get political or religious in here, because I know I know how bad of topics those are to talk about, especially on the internet. But there will be so many people that would just be opposed to it. There were so many people that would then try and use that to make it, just to make the elite have it, and then to make the elite, they would obviously seek more power. The elite, they would try and run states. You'd obviously have a lot of like religious people be like totally against it, obviously for religious purposes, and it would just create more conflict. And conflict usually leads to war on a global scale. I mean, look at the whole situation with like cloning people, cloning animals, and then obviously now trying to clone people. That is a huge argument right now. So immortality would be an even bigger argument. Like, imagine, there are so many problems with immortality. Just wish for something stupid like world peace that won't ever exist, but just wish for it. It's the holy grail. Who knows? Maybe it works. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe you can wish for world peace. Maybe you can't. Who knows? But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you guys for episode 19. I know I kind of got sidetracked just now, talk about a few things that I don't know, but just to speculate. Obviously, I don't even know if his wish is immortality, but if it is, I've just listed the reasons why I think it would be a bad decision. Now, just tell me what you guys think about in terms of immortality. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, peace out and have a nice day.